think it's weird that people just eat meat, like carnivore?
Dude, it's mega weird, man. You gotta have a balanced plate, bro.
I mean, you gotta balance it out with other stuff.
Like
too.
what?
Orange
Salads,
soda?
Juice.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
need that fiber in them. Yeah, how to get your vitamins.
What did you say?
It almost feels like another form of an eating disorder.
To anyone that's ever felt like the weirdo for eating carnivore or animal-based or any of that kind of stuff, and your friends and your family don't really buy it, or they're not really into it, or they don't live that lifestyle, this is 100% for you. In this video, my best friend, actually, she came to town. We were best friends for like over a decade now, but we met in college, and we met actually when I was in my party stage, when I actually used to drink, and I don't drink anymore, so that's kind of another element to this. I personally believe that we can live in, you know, societies and have friendships with people that are not like us, and in fact, that's really important. So I think a lot of people are intimidated by this lifestyle and these lifestyles because they don't want to be lonely or alone or lose their friends. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what this looks like from a 10-year relationship, 11-year relationship, to where it's at now, where I don't drink and I eat animal-based, and she does the total opposite. So hope you guys like this. Let's go. What's up, you guys? Good morning. I just got my coffee, and I am gonna go meet up with my friend who we literally just woke up, as you can tell. And we're gonna get some coffee, go on a walk, start the day. This is Val. Hi.
Banana pudding for the house.
What do you want to get?
Banana pudding.
Yeah. Do you want to get burnt ends?
Yes.
Okay.
You guys have burnt ends today? Wait,
Yes.
Can I do that? And then that comes with 2 sides. Can I please do the sweet corn? I guess mac and cheese, please?
Hey, can I just get burnt ends? That's all I want.
Like a half pound, quarter pound?
Whatever's your smallest amount. Yeah. Do you think it's weird that I eat just meat?
I think it's a little weird if you're in a social setting and won't eat, like, you know, other stuff. So if you're just constricted to that, maybe, but I can see the appeal. Oh yeah, I did. Can I say it almost feels like another form of an eating disorder?
Totally. What did you say?
It almost feels like another form of an eating disorder, even though I totally understand it. I love bread.
Alright, ladies, are we paying together or we separate?
Separate, please.
I love bread too. Right, got some burnt ends and some mac and cheese. And
That's good.
I would say out of 1 to 10, what would you rate? I would probably rate that place. Well, you haven't had any comparison, but I'd probably say like a...
Out of like the burnt ends that I've had in my life, I would give those burnt ends like an 8.5 because they
fucking
were crisp and chewy at the same time. Like
Lovely.
very flavorful and juicy. And that's how I like it, maybe.
So obviously she definitely has opinions about the way that, you know, it can come off, which is totally fair, honestly. Like, I used to have an eating disorder. She's been around for all that. Like, it's not something that's new. I think for a lot of us, we have this, it looks like very extreme. It looks really intense to our family and friends who care about us. And they're just coming from a good place. And I think that's what a lot of people misunderstand. They think it's like an attack. The way I see it is I found this lifestyle. I'm healthier, happier than I've ever been. I have more energy. I have more mental clarity. I'm eating more than I ever have. And to me, it doesn't feel restrictive at all. So I think it's just kind of a person by person basis. But yeah, I mean, this is a common thing that I come across that I'm sure like a lot of you guys come across too with your friends and your family. And I think, you know, as long as you're being honest with yourself and like that you don't have an eating disorder and you know that, you know, it's all good. That's just kind of how it goes when doing this lifestyle sometimes. So now we're out getting some shopping done, and we're gonna stop for some quick beverages. We're gonna have some drinks. Obviously I don't drink, you guys know that, but my best friend and basically everybody else in my life does, and it don't matter.
You can get that in slow-mo.
Round 2. Yee! All right. What are you holding?
This is New York strip with hardcore carnivore rub.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, hardcore carnivore rub.
That's hilarious.
And it's going to be cooked over charcoal.
Yeah. And now we are doing a steak night with friends, and my dear friend Alexander is le chef yet again.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's coal, and it's hot, and then when it gets really, really hot, we're going to put steak on it, and the steak's going to get hot, and then we're going to eat the steak after it's hot, and it's going to be yummy.
Wow.
Wait.
Chile. most of them.
The butter on all of them.
Why would you not?
What's up, guys? It's the next morning. So last night was dope. Obviously, we went out, danced, had good food. Like, really nothing I can complain about at all. And something I think is really important to point out is just like all of these people around me drink alcohol, and I was the only one who basically just eats the way I eat, which is just eating meat, aka carnivore. I don't like saying that because it sounds like a fad diet, but yeah, I mean, everybody else, ate the way that they eat, and I eat the way that I eat. And so I feel like the thing to mention with not drinking in particular is like, dude, my friend and I, we bonded on partying in college. It's like what we did together. And then there was a phase when I decided to stop drinking that we had to like relearn how to be with each other and like, what do we do? What do we talk about? And never once has she ever made me feel bad about not drinking. In fact, the hard truth is that even just yesterday, she told me how much better I am now that I don't drink. And like, that sucks to hear. Like, that's tough to hear, but it's the truth. And I think that like good friends will be honest with us in those ways, in ways that maybe we need to hear. If they're your real homies, you will have homies, or you will make people who are more aligned to your values and your belief system if you decide to separate from drinking and, live a different lifestyle. Going shopping now, day 2, and just kind of exploring the city together. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen.
Super comfortable.
It's pretty great.
I mean, this would just be like a funny thing to wear,
You
It's
should just
only
get it.
$17.
Get
Well,
it.
I'm gonna
Wait, is
try
it a dress?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a shirt.
I gotta try it on though.
Try it on.
So small.
Well, let's try.
It's not gonna
You
zip.
sure? Let's see the back.
I'll wear it for my job interview.
I think it's a perfect job interview outfit.
Oh, this whole thing?
Only for the right event can we wear that. Okay, and now we head up to the pool, and we're gonna meet up with some friends up there. Obviously, y'all know I don't drink, but everybody I know does drink, and it's really not that big of a deal. Obviously, no one cares, but I think when we are new to it, like, we think everybody's gonna care. We think that we're gonna be the like lame, kind of like buzzkill one. It doesn't matter. As long as you're fun and you have a good time, you have a good vibe, it does not matter. Cheers, cheers. Yay.
I should have gotten 3 of these.
3, cheers. Hello. Okay, and now we are off to dinner with friends. What are you getting?
Mac and cheese and grape corn.
So obviously, there's tons of sides. I just stick with eating the meat. Okay, so I got a couple ribs, I got some sausage, and I got the burnt ends. Best place, this is Terry Black's. This place is poppin', as you can see. It is so good. If you were to predict how much of that you can eat right now. And you said you're gonna pace yourself.
No, I got here.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah. Do you think it's weird that people just eat meat, like carnivore?
Dude, it's mega weird, man. You gotta have a balanced plate, bro. Michelle Obama, she fought for this. Like, eat some veggies, some chips, and some meat, dog.
I mean, you gotta balance it out with other stuff.
Like
too.
what?
Like, I don't know,
Orange
salads, juice.
Yeah. Okay.
Need that fiber in them.
What would you say if you knew that I just ate meat?
I already know you just eat meat, so like,
Shit.
yeah, how to get your vitamins.
You don't need it. You don't need it with a lot of red meat and fat. You just don't. And like you supplement with certain things like electrolytes, but outside of that, you don't.
Yo, Lauren just eats dirt for vitamins, man.
I just eat
Let's go.
And now we are out and about. Now I'm gonna hit a run this morning. As y'all know, I do love my trail runs, so I'm gonna go hit one of those. One of the best parts about this lifestyle for me that I've found is that I never get hungover. I always feel like I have energy, and I feel like I'm always in like a decent mood. It's only when I introduce like processed foods, a whole lot of sugar, eating terribly basically, into my lifestyle that I start to feel the repercussions of it. But otherwise, everything, like, I just feel great. So I got to go out last night until 1:30 in the morning, And then today I get to enjoy the morning and I wake up early-ish and go on a nice run, and kind of like you sort of get to have your cake and eat it too, is what I've realized. Okay, about halfway through. I think I'm gonna do like four or 6 miles. Oh, I know this seems like I'm dying, but this is actually one of the best things that anybody could do for themselves is like go trail running. Literally, you guys, go trail running. Get in nature. So like all this stuff around me, this is what we are supposed to be around. Sorry, I'm ducking. This is what we're supposed to be around. Not all this concrete and all this crap. And look, I'm a director at a big company. I have the computers and I have all the stuff as well. But there's gotta be a balance, I think, of going into nature and then also being out of it. I'm not trying to lecture either. It's just a crazy life hack that I found when I took a year off from working. Just being in nature completely resets our frame of reality. And it's like, you can sort of feel it at a cellular level, how impactful that is. Okay, just finished my run. I did about 6 miles. And now my friend and I, who are visiting, we're gonna go bop around. We're gonna check out some of the bars. She's gonna get some margs and I'm gonna get some drinks with her. But obviously you guys know I don't drink, so just soda water for me, and check out the bars. It's gonna be sick. What did I say? What did you say?
I say we're going to the bars.
Hey.
A frozen mezcal prickly pear. Oh my god, that's like everything that I want. It's my favorite things. Prickly pear and mezcal. Oh no.
Oh no. Cheers. All right, on to the next one. You're on a spritz kick, she says.
Aperol, baby.
What is Aperol anyway? Is it like a
It's like a liqueur. Oh, I could be wrong. Don't want to spread misinformation for the children.
information?
Hey, comment below. What is Aperol?
A snack. I guess it's mid-afternoon. I literally haven't eaten today, but obviously these places have a ton of seed oils in them. Honestly, like I think we're gonna live our lives, and there's gonna be times when there's seed oils around, and there's gonna be times when there's not. But if you're ever like eating out, it's just the truth. The other thing too is like when I order this kind of food, I just eat the meat out of it. Like I got a taco that's more or less like beef and eggs and bacon. It's probably just the parts that I'm gonna eat. Avoid the tortilla and that stuff. Where are we right now?
Kamari Tatsuya.
Okay, and high recommendations on this place. So they're making you do the drain like they would in Japan. No sugar tips. Burnt ends are the best. Yeah, so I think it goes without saying, like when I've got company in town, I just live my life and I go to the restaurants that they want to try out. It's part of the culture, I think, of experiencing a new city is trying out different restaurants. So when I've been in town, it's not like I'm just like cooking beef and steak and bacon and eggs and stuff at home a ton. It's really like more variety than that. If anybody's like got guests in town, you don't want to be crazy about it. Just roll with it for a couple days and then get back into the lifestyle of cooking at home and cooking with your air fryer, cooking with your, your pan and your pot and all whatever it is that you use. All right, and now it's about midday. You can see I look a little bit more put together, and I'm about to hit a boat. I've not been on a boat yet, you guys, so kind of stoked about this. But yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of partying, probably decent amount of drinking. I don't know what there's gonna be to eat or if there's gonna be anything to eat at all. So is this it's Matthew McConaughey beer?
Yep.
This is an Austin, I feel like, delight.
IPA, yeah.
Wow. Right, and just like that, we are back. Talk about a dope experience. I actually had some hard-boiled eggs, which was ideal. Somebody brought hard-boiled eggs, so that was perfect. So now my friend, she left. She went back home today, and now it's just back kind of like to standard, normal life. So I don't typically eat out for every single meal. I don't typically like buy every single meal. I usually buy in bulk. And I usually cook beef, bacon, eggs, steak, that kind of stuff, some chicken sometimes. And so now I'm just gonna like go back to the standard way of eating and make sure that I get a good meal tonight and I get a lot of fat, a lot of protein, and set myself up pretty solid for tomorrow. So here's the thing, you guys, we are literally stuck in a program, or like a matrix, I kind of say, of companies who are feeding us information ultimately to generate a profit. And so the realities in which we live, they're not actually even real. Like, it's not legit. I just believe that we have so much more potential in us individually, and we are designed to be so much happier than what we are. And a lot of it has to do with the stuff that we think that we're supposed to eat, or that we've been taught to eat, or the lifestyles that we're supposed to have, like what we've been told and all those things. And I just think it's crap. I don't think people are supposed to be lonely or sad or anxious or be on antidepressants or even be on any kind of medication like that for long periods of time. But I think we've gotten so used to that as like a norm in our world, in our realities, that we just accept it. And so for me, eating this way and like choosing to decide to stop drinking is truly like an individual decision that has benefited me so much that I am compelled to share it with other people. But that said, everybody needs to choose their own lifestyle for themselves, and no one should ever like project their life onto somebody else and say they're right or wrong. It's simply just a different way of life. I hope this helps you guys. I know that having people around in your social life when you're doing this lifestyle can be a bit intimidating because everybody's got an opinion about it and everybody has a very strong opinion about it. But I will say that there are other people out there that see the world like this. Always challenge things, always challenge what I'm saying, always challenge what other people out there who are eating carnivore or animal-based are saying, the doctors and all that kind of stuff. We have to trial it on ourselves and see what works. But we are unlocking that matrix and that program so that we can actually be and live the life that we want to live. So anyways, guys, I hope you like this video. If you like it, please like it so other people out there who might need to see it can see it via the algorithm. If you have any comments, questions, anything like that, you've experienced similar stuff, go ahead and drop that down below. I'd love to see it. And I also talk to a lot of people on Instagram. So if you want to message me on Instagram, I would love to see you on there as well. I'm so appreciative of you guys. I think you're all dope. I'm gonna go get my bacon and eggs now, which is what I'm gonna have for dinner. So we are a sizzling away over here. And I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, see ya.